evening and welcome to Football Friday Night postseason edition. Alongside Tony Quach, I'm Dave Siseski. Just a couple of games on the radar tonight with a majority of the schedule playing tomorrow night. However, one of those matchups featuring a WBL powerhouse.
The Wapakoneta Redskins take on the Baden Rams in Trotwood tonight. Back in 2020, these teams would have squared off in round 2 of the playoffs, but due to COVID protocols, the Skins had to forfeit that game. Now in 2022, Wapak and Baden meet once again under the bright lights of Friday nights. So let's take a look at our Football Friday Night Spotlight game.
The Football Friday Night Spotlight game is brought to you by D&D Trucking.
The Redskins look to advance to the regional finals with a win over the Rams. Wapak puts their 11-game winning streak on the line. The Skins are also trying to hand the Rams their first loss of the season. We pick up the action. It's 13-3 in favor of the Rams. Baden with the ball. The quarterback's pass is almost picked off by Jarrett Mullen. Rams are forced to punt. Wapak will get another shot. As the ball pops free, it's on the ground. The Skins scoop it up and take it over at midfield. Jane Rampula comes up with a pigskin. Now Wapak has to score to keep their season alive. Moyer drops back and sends it left to Grant Hauser on the outside. Skins pick up a first down on that play. 2 plays later, Moyer gets it out to Grant Jolly, who makes an incredible juggling catch on the sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds with another Redskins first down. Now Moyer rolls to the right. He finds an open Schneider, another first down, and the Skins making the drive come together here. However, they would come up short and had to settle for a third field goal from Kyle Beach, but no touchdowns for Wapakoneta tonight as the Skins fall to the Rams 16-9.
Over to Spartan Stadium, where Cavaliers were with a tough task tonight as they're facing off a Liberty Center team. Just defeated Liberty Benton 41-7. They've really flexed on both sides of the ball. Coldwater fresh off a 14-3 slugfest win. First quarter, Tigers with a first down from the 8-yard line. Zane Zeither hands off to Matthew Orr for the touchdown. 7-0 LC. 4 weeks after breaking his leg, Marcel Blasingame in there at QB. He'd have no time. Seth Navarre causing havoc. He gets the quarterback sack. Cavs forced to punt, but how about Miles Potcotter with the huge hit on special teams, trying to rally the squad back. Head to the second quarter now on 4th and 6 for the Tigers. Zeither using play action as he goes to the corner of the end zone. However, just out of reach for his receiver. Cavaliers hold strong and force the turnover on the tight coverage from Curtis Dewar. Tigers would get another shot, however, near the end of the second as Zeither takes it in himself from 3 yards out for the score, 14-0. Cavs, however, trying to get something going near the end of the second. Blasingame is going to find Evan Harlemert for the big game and first down out of bounds to stop the clock, setting it up for one final heave before the half. Blasingame is going to look for someone downfield. With some time, he uses the slight pump fake and he lets it go, but Zeither's there for the pick. Cavs season comes to an end as the Tigers win this one 34-0. Let's take a look at some of our games we have for Saturday. Starting off in Division 4, Region 14, the Van Wert Cougars will play West Holmes Knights. The game will be at Ohio Health Field at Harding Stadium in Marion. To Division 6, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs will be in action as they face Colonel Crawford at the Donnell Stadium in Findlay. Sticking with Division 6 action, it's Mac versus Mac and Wapakoneta as a pair of 2021 state champions collide. The Marion local Flyers taking on the Versailles Tigers. Then at Aki Sports Stadium in Bell Fountain, Allen East takes on Tri-Village. To Division 7, Macomb and LCC will clash in the regional semifinals. This game will take place in Ottawa at Titans Stadium. Meanwhile, Antwerp will play Gibsonburg. A pair of MAC teams around our Saturday coverage. The New Bremen Cardinals will battle Ansonia Tigers at Harmon Field in Greenville, while the Minster Tigers will take on neighbors from Fort Loramie. The Skins and Wildcats will meet in Sydney at Memorial Stadium. We'll need to take our first break here, but when we come back, we preview 2 teams from the MAC in state volleyball. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. We have a pair of MAC teams competing in tomorrow's volleyball state finals. We start off in Division 4. The New Bremen Lady Cardinals are eyeing their first state crown since 2019. The Cardinals defeated Crestview 3-1 to advance to the state finals, where they will play Monroeville at 11 o'clock tomorrow at the Nutter Center. Here's what head coach Diane Kramer had to say after the state semifinal game on Thursday.
You know, it means a lot for our program, but it means even more for our town. You know, if you look up in the crowd and you see all that crimson and gold, it just is the best feeling in the whole entire world. And those people are here for the name across the front of their shirt, and that's New Bremen, and I expect us to show up in full force on Saturday. Be confident. That's been my message all year. Be confident, earn it, be humble, be hungry, and find a way. Go Cardinals.
Fresh off their 3-1 victory over Meadowbrook on Thursday, the Coldwater volleyball team finds themselves in the state finals for the first time since 2017. That year, the Lady Cavs finished as a Division III state runner-up. Tomorrow, the Cavs will take on Mentor Lake Catholic at Nutter Center at 1. This is Coldwater's third trip to state in program history. And for this year's Cavs squad, they're hopeful that the third time will be the charm.
Well, I just think that this group has just battled. I mean, they battled adversity this year. You know, we lost Coach Harlemer, and I think that that was something that they just really are embracing every moment that they have to be together. And then we had a few injuries, like our middle Morgan was injured for a while, and then Riley. So I think what makes them so special is that every role is super duper important, and they know that, and their buy-in is so great. Yeah, I think that we've just taken one day at a time, one set at a time, 1 point at a time, and just focus on that. And we really try to prepare them in practice to be uncomfortable so that in a match it feels more comfortable. So I feel like our preparation this year has been awesome. And, you know, we're just really excited to be here. I think that those schools that we compete against every day in the MAC, this prepares us, those schools prepare us for this time. So it's pretty awesome.
The final matches of girls soccer took place this evening at Lower.com Field in Columbus for state finals action. And a Division III match saw the OG Lady Titans taking on Cincinnati Country Day. We picked things up in the first half as the Lady Titans were great on offense and fire on all cylinders. However, couldn't connect for a goal on this wet, rainy day. Off the corner, Clara Beach gets the header, but it just goes wide, still 0-0 later in the first. McKenna Seifker gets an opportunity, but bends it the wrong way on the shot and just goes wide left of the goal. She definitely wants that back. 0-0 after the first half. In the second, Seifker gets a shot in the box, but it's deflected and stopped by C.J. Deborah. Close, but 1-0 for OG there. And on the other end, Emma Brinkman was doing everything she can. She cleans this up here and gets a shot off, including the dive on the ground to get the stop with her fingertips. Nice save there, no goals still. Another shot from Country Day. It's stuffed again by the Lady Titans goalkeeper. Back on offense. OG just needs one goal, but this last attempt doesn't go, and Country Day wins with a lone goal in the 72nd minute. Heartbreaker for the Lady Titans after an incredible 2022 season. They're your state runner-up, OG Lady Titans. We need to take our second break here. When we come back, we have highlights from the hardwood floor featuring the Bluffton Beavers and the Findlay Lady Oilers. Stay tuned for more.
Welcome back. The Bluffton men's basketball team takes center stage this evening at the Summer Center. The Beavers open up their 2022-23 campaign against the Denison Big Red. We pick it up in the second half. Beavers down 33-24. It's J.D. Stokes who puts it in with the right. Bluffton trails by 7. Now it's a Hardin Northern grad, Nevin Robson, who drives to the basket and lays it up and in. Bluffton down 47-29. Here's another familiar face, Shawnee grad Brady Wheeler with a step back. He knocks down the long J. The Beavers, though, still trailing 50-31. Then it's for Sales grab Michael Stallman, who connects with Robson, and the former Polar Bear drops it in for 2. The home team trails by 16. Moments later, Keegan Owen to Robson, and he works the glass for 2 more. Robson ends his night with 11 points as Bluffton trails 57-35. Then it's Robson with the assist to Owen. He decides this is a good spot and buries the tray. That makes it a 60-38 ball game. Beavers still trying to chip away. William Layfield grabs the offensive board and lays it in. Home team trails by 24. Beavers regain possession. Owen with a wide open pass to the basket. An easy 2 points for him. He finished with a team high 13 points, but the Beavers fall 66-42. We'll continue going up I-75. The University of Findlay women's basketball team tips off their season against Lake Superior. In the second quarter, Kate Ellis heavily guarded, but she dishes it out to Rachel Cook, and the senior buries the 3. Lady Oilers lead 41-32. Home team playing some defense. McKenna Stevens comes away with a steal. She cashes in on the other end with the layup. The sophomore makes it 45-34. Third quarter, Stevens getting it done under the net. She grabs the rebound and drops it in for 2 more. Findlay now leads by 13. Moments later, Ellis attacking the rack. She'll work the glass for a pair. Lady Oilers extend their lead to 14. Now it's Elizabeth Flynn, who connects with Lauren Hapgood, and Hapgood dials up from long range, and it's good. Her 3-ball makes this a 58-40 game. The home team continues to put the pressure on. Serena Samarone drives and lays it in. She gets the basket and the Band-Aid. Findlay leads by 21. And this isn't a replay, folks. It's an encore. Samarone with another layup. It's now 65-44 Oilers. Then it's Minster grad Janae Hoying, who glides past the opposition for the basket. Lady Oilers win this one 78-70.
Now over to Auglaize County, where Wapakoneta senior Brandon Brandt makes it official as he signs his letter of intent to continue his baseball career and academics at Indiana State University. Last season, Brandt received all WBL first-team honors for his performance on the diamond. The Redskin had a 2-0 record with 40 strikeouts and a 1.25 ERA. And at the plate, Brandt batted .419 with 25 hits, 14 RBIs. For Brandt, he hopes this signing is an opportunity to inspire others around him. That's all we have for football Friday night. Tons of games tomorrow. Tony, this has been fun, huh?
Yep, it has been an amazing football ride. Believe it or not, it's coming to an end. Next week, we get our first taste of Hoops Friday night. And once again, thank you for everyone for tuning in and helping us stay on air.
See you next week.
Take care.